Hello, my Virgos. Welcome to Alchemist Tarot, serving tarot straight up. This is your November monthly reading, and it is late, so my apologies. I'm filming on November 7th. So I'm going to pull a card for the overall energy of the month, advice, actions, obstacles that you might face, a card for the second, third, and fourth week because we've already passed the first week, my mistake. And then a card for money, career, and love. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Nice. Okay, let me just put these cards here. Okay, a few more. All right. Okay. Okay, overall energy of the month. We got 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is better energy, absolutely, in the reverse. 10s are endings. I think a lot of you are starting to get out of this feeling of hopelessness, if many of you have been feeling that way. And if you haven't, this is the time to kind of pick yourself up by the bootstraps and start to realize how you have been feeling. If it's feeling like you're at hit rock bottom, or you feel like the weight of the world has been on your shoulders, understand that feeling and how it's been the worst of it that's it, right? So it's gonna pass. With a 10, it's an ending. You always have a new beginning on the horizon. But what I will say, if you've been kind of still stuck in lackadaisical in this energy, you need to start moving forward. Remember that you're the one that can get yourself out of this because it's mental. It's not something that's necessarily happening the way you think. So what happens is that swords are air energy. So air energy can be thoughts, or we're creating a narrative in our head, and it feels almost more painful and worse than actually what could happen or has happened. So if you have been, still struggling, start to get out of it, because the way you've been feeling, that's the worst of it, okay? And this is an ending. So the good news is that things are starting to move forward. Now, so for actions and advice, you got King of Wands. King of Wands is all about having charisma, confidence in yourself, really having the ability to look at any situation and figuring out how to make it work. Being very solutions oriented this month, Virgo, big time. So, being that person, that go-to person that can just be the fixer, right? You know how to get it done. And most Virgos do. You guys are so strategic, so detail oriented that if you want something done right the first time, go to a Virgo. Now, obstacles that you might face, Virgo, here's the thing. People might come to you for a lot of advice and help and see you as this leader, and a lot of you are in leadership positions. The thing is, you have to learn how to delegate, Virgo. You cannot do everything yourself. So you have to trust that your team or people in your life can actually do, their part. I'm saying this because the Four of Pentacles came out, which is usually about, holding the energy too tight. You are trying to control the situation but when you hold on something too tight, the energy can't flow. And you end up taking more of the burden on and having to carry more of the weight, and then you're kind of back at square one. So this is about not letting yourself get stuck in that cycle. Learn to delegate. Don't hold on or need to control every little thing. Do your part and then let go of the rest, okay? I know that's easier said than done, but try. So this next coming week, week 2, we got Queen of Wands. This is the ultimate yes card. The Queen of Wands is charismatic. She is creative. She is a boss. She walks in and people just notice him or her. And by the way, the gender is irrelevant. It can be a he or she. Doesn't matter. The Queen of Wands, this is someone who has the ability to put all eyes on him or her when they walk into a room. So understand, Virgo, you have this power about you this month, and people are really looking up to you. So, take it as a compliment. And, again, it's a yes card. So if you've been looking for help, or if you've been looking to kind of get yourself noticed or get yourself in the forefront, I think you're going to be able to do that pretty easily because people are already looking at you and kind of waiting for your next move. Knight of Cups, week 3, this is you putting your heart and soul into something. You're starting to take on projects or put energy toward things that you really enjoy and that you love. You're starting to, you know, understand that it's not all about, let me rephrase this. It's more about finding pleasure in doing something and the money comes, rather than always trying to hunt for the opportunity just for the money. You're starting to look at where I'm putting my energy, how can that make me happy? How can that make me feel fulfilled? Okay? Fourth week of the month, I got to tell you, the World card, this is a great set of cards. This is you coming full circle, Virgo. I think you've done a lot of big time self-work, a lot of healing work. And, you know, it's never ending, of course, but this is you understanding that, look, I can only control me. I can't control everything out. There's a lot of variables out there in the world that I have no control over. Notice how I keep saying control, because Virgos, this is the month where you're going to have to let go of that. This is things coming full circle for you. The World card is also very much ruled by Saturn. And Saturn, you know, rules Capricorns, and we're entering closer and closer into, you know, we'll be in Sagittarius season and then Capricorn. Now, Saturn is all about karma. It's about, you know, the checks and balances. And this is also where maybe Saturn is going to be testing you to see, you know, what you've been saying and all of the effort you've been, and, you know, milestones that you've been making, and, you know, you've been making a lot of fantastic work, if it's going to stick. Okay, I hope that makes sense. For money, High Priestess, you know, this is about trust and believe, and this is about following your intuition. For some of you, I get the impression that you are starting to become more financially knowledgeable. Yes. So maybe you're learning more about cryptocurrency, or maybe you are learning what the best saving, you know, long-term saving routes. Maybe you're learning how to invest in the stock market. I think you're starting to, your gut has been driving you to learn and kind of push yourself out of a comfort zone. And I think you're starting to take those steps. This is also about being very cautious on where you invest your money. So this is not about a quick rich scheme. This is not about, if people are coming to you and it feels there's a red flag, there probably is. So you're really trusting your gut a lot this month around money. Career. The Fool card came in reverse, and I have to tell you that whether you've been at this job for a while or within a career for a long time or a certain industry, I feel like it's starting to get boring. And the Fool card is about, you know, you kind of hit, maybe you've achieved everything you wanted to, or, you know, what you thought it was going to be like, and it's turned out to be something completely different. But I feel like you're just bored and it's not fulfilling. So I think a lot of you are looking to change either a job or career this month, or at least start that process. Love, you guys got Two of Cups. This is the first positive love card for any of the zodiac signs. So Virgo, you know, if you're in a relationship, Virgo, I would tell you that you're really rekindling the love and, you know, that strong emotion that you have with your partner. You're going that extra little effort, making that extra little effort with this person. You are, you know, realizing that they have been with you thick and thin. Sorry, my dogs are in the room and they are sighing in the background. But I feel like that love is just, you realize why you fell in love with them in the first place, right? If you're single, I find that, you know, you might be, if you're in the dating game already, you might be finding somebody that is a really good fit for you, that you vibrate really well. You have a lot of things in common. There's a lot of attraction. I would tell you though, you know, take it slow, just see how it goes, right? But I do find that the next person that's probably come into your life, and if you're single, they might have a lot of potential to be something that turns into a committed relationship. This is strong soul connection, all right? Virgos, thank you so much. And if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe to this channel so you can see up and coming videos. And then also on Instagram and TikTok, because I pull cards there and do live readings pretty often. And if you're interested in purchasing a reading, go to my website. The link is in the bio and all the details are there. Virgos, thank you so much. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time.